Realize that your desire for excessive perfection is just a fear of how others will or do perceive you. This is a very old survival tactic that our monkey brains have come up with and has not changed for thousands of years. Hello everyone, if you're new to this channel, my name is Amos and my vision is to do everything I can to help you invest in yourself and to provide genuine entertainment along the way. I understand that's kind of an awkward combination, but who cares? Let's get started. I titled this video Ruggedness and Case Studies because I believe it's extremely important for us to accept imperfections and to know causation and correlation when we do our research about certain topics. So let's start about case studies or research about any topic that you're curious about. Maybe it's something about business or working out, or just something you want to improve on. The problem is immediately at the beginning because most of us don't know how to go about case studies and research. And the problem is if we don't know how to do this properly, this research or case study actually ends up just becoming a fuel for your pessimistic and unrealistic rationalizations in your head. So let me give you an example. This is one that I've heard a lot, and I'm sure you have heard a lot too. 9 out of 10 businesses fail. 99 out of 100 businesses fail within the first few years. And that scares a lot of people. And what people would think is that don't start a business because your chances of failing are extremely high. I spoke about causation and correlation because what people don't even wonder about is what type of people even try to start businesses. First of all, nowadays, the barrier to entry is super low. Anyone can start a digital business. Now, that's one possibility, but another possibility is also that maybe you've taken business classes. Maybe you're a college student, or maybe you just went to trade school, or maybe you know someone who did this. And what I don't want to communicate is that, oh, now schools are bad. No, they're not bad. Schools definitely have a much higher chance of giving you very, very crucial information. But what I'm certain of is most of them don't teach you grit. They don't teach you how to handle emotions during times of stress. They don't teach you how to be a good leader. So they don't have anything on leadership. They don't teach you how to communicate well with your team. Whether you have employees or business partners or whatever you do, they don't teach you how to lead that. And what I want you to know is that has nothing to do with you personally. So taking that into account, maybe your next conclusion is most businesses fail because they don't know this information and they don't know how to implement it. Now, that sounds a lot more realistic and optimistic at the same time than 99% of people fail at business. Therefore, you should not start a business because your likelihood of success is so low, so just don't even try. This segues into ruggedness or accepting imperfections, and the very first thing I said at the start of this video. Now, what I mean by ruggedness and accepting imperfections is you're likely looking at case studies and research because you are afraid. And that's not necessarily a terrible thing in itself. I think you should be concerned about performing well. You should be concerned about putting out the best value that you can to the public. But what we want to avoid is being paralyzed. Here's another example that I have. This happened in my life. I think this would have to do with ruggedness, so I'm just going to go with that. So I was invited to this pool party some time back, and we were in the hot tub, and somehow the topic of being creative and pursuing your own business and just not working for someone that you don't like that just came up. And then that topic evolved into creating content online. And I remember specifically saying something like, if you feel like you're cringe, it's okay, just put it out there. you'll at least get started. And what this person told me, oh no, if you're cringe, you just want to stop. Like, don't do that. I call bullshit because you will always cringe at your past content if you're growing, provided that you are growing. Why? Because you've gotten better. And if you've gotten better, you can't help but to cringe at your old content or whatever you did in the past. It's like watching your old videos. Like when you were a child, you've probably done some really stupid shit before. And if your self-esteem is all right, then you'll probably laugh about it. If your self-esteem is low, then that's something you need to work on. What I'm trying to say is there is no escape. You'll always cringe at your old stuff. So you might as well just embrace the imperfections and to be rugged. And what I don't want you to get is to just put out shit quality work. No, what I said was accepting imperfections, not to go for imperfections. So that's what I got for everyone today. Yeah, I still don't know how to do outros.